Hey y'all, welcome back to the Court of the Celtic Wyvern King. Oh, I forgot to turn a camera on before we came back. Whoops. I forgot we were missing someone last time. Where is the person? There it is. Alright.
I'm Keshna.
I'm no one. Oh wait, I'm Chaos Wrangler.
Hold
You're
on.
the DM now.
I'm exactly who I'm supposed to be.
You're always in the right spot, dear.
Yeah, it is funny how Lisa's like rarely in the wrong spot when this shit happens. There we go. Okay. Hey, I am Kel, also the Celtic Wyvern King. Thank you for joining us as we jump back into our Stargate 5e campaign. We're going to go ahead and go around and say who you are, who you play, and what do you think your character's favorite 4th of July thing would be, since it's 4th of July weekend? Alright, let's go. Eeny, meeny, miny, B.
Why do you start with me?
Do they even? Some of them don't even know what 4th of July is.
Yeah,
that's why I said, what do you think their 4th of July thing is?
Hi, I'm B. I play Keshna, the scout of the team. A Chaos Twin number 1. And oh my god, Keshna has no clue what 4th of July is. So, but
well, again,
I think
that's what I said. What do you think they would go for?
Probably anything that went boom.
All right. Cool. Let's go to opposite corner, Stormy.
Hey everybody, I'm Stormy. I play Sharifa. I'll do where you can find me on the outros. I think Sharifa's favorite thing would be a toss-up between the food and explosions.
All right. Eeny, meeny, miny, Lisa.
Hey, I'm Lisa. I play Captain Brooke Walker, team leader, doctor. I think Brooke's favorite thing was camping by a lake.
Okay, fair enough. And then, let's stick with opposite corner. So, Vigo.
Hi, everyone. I'm Nick. I'll be playing Vigo Sigmundson, the Viking scientist. As for what his favorite 4th of July thing would be, the hilariously small barbecue chicken.
Okay. Fair.
He's used to much bigger chickens. Like, you could feed a village on one Siberian chicken.
Again, fair. All right, last but not least, B.
You already did me.
Or not B, Binks.
Hello, everyone. I'm Binks, aka Crimson Red Robin, aka James Slasher, not Rex, soldier of the group. Say all my stuff at the end, always. For James, I think he would probably say either him making the food or him making s'mores under the fireworks as they go off.
That's very zen. I like that.
Okay.
What about Rex?
Rex? Oh, okay. Now hold on. I don't think Rex knows what 4th of July is. I think this will be his first 4th of July.
Again, it doesn't matter if they know it or not. It's what you think they would like.
I think once he reads his head when he's hearing about this, he's probably thinking that the fireworks are actually going to hurt someone. So he's probably thinking that the explosions are strategical attack.
They might be strategical if Keshna's in charge.
All right. And then once again, I am Kel, Celtic Wyvern King, or Chaos Coordinator, Man Behind the Curtain, Chaos Wrangler, God's Oracle, whatever the hell you want to call me is all it's appropriate. Looking at you, love, there in the chat.
Hi, Ray.
And then, before we get into it, just some quick little housekeeping. One, if you like what you see, don't forget to hit that follow button. We do always appreciate getting new followers. We also appreciate when we get new subscribers, which remember, when you subscribe, you do get 10% off on our merch store. And because the week still started off in June, The 10% off Pride related merch does last through tomorrow. You want to use code Pride and Pride for that. Now, I'm pretty sure I said it's where Fourth Wall should allow both, but either way, if you're not a subscriber, hey, that's still 10% off with the code if you go for the Pride stuff. And if you subscribe, that's 10% off the other merch. And then, yeah. So let's go and get back into it. So last we left off, the team, attended their escape plan with minimal casualties, is the best way to describe it. Besides maybe some egos. Oh, excuse me.
Yep.
They tried doing the whole fake injury bit, which did work a little bit. Was able to overpower the guards, save Vigo, try to get Zapakna, or not Zapakna. Why am I forgetting the name? I hate this heat. It is frying my brain. Anyway, the gold system, the minor system lord that was holding him hostage. And hold on, it's going to kill me if I don't. I need to keep better notes. Hold on.
No, you had it right. It was a Pacna.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. It was a Pacna. Thank you. Like I said, this heat's fucking with my brain. Yeah, beat, no. I already see your comment in the chat. No. Not if you want to live. Anyway, try chasing after him, only to have a nice little Han Solo chew him over the whole, see a bunch of stormtroopers? Never mind, run away! Grant wasn't just run away. It was like, hey, take down as many as they could as they were going. They did it very tactically. And as they tried to escape, much like in the simulated dream when they thought they were escaping before, their ship gets shot down to the point where it wasn't going to work anymore, and they get beamed onto a Asgardian ship. Only this time, there's an Asgardian and the General. And everyone is pretty much minimally injured except for James except for James and Vigo. Vigo is out cold. James is pretty damn close.
I
Well,
think
he passed out.
unconscious too.
Yeah, Sharifa was too, yep.
I was going to say I wasn't there for the second half because I was crashing hard.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it was that shot and then was knocked out. I'm not. James passed out when he saw the people and just said, "Medic."
All right, what are y'all doing?
Out cold.
So we did get beamed over.
Yeah, you were beamed over because you saw the General and the Asgardian.
Okay. Well,
'cause you
first
guys
thing
have
I
all
want to
black
do is
lights.
I want to look and make sure that as best I can if this is real.
All right, give me perception or investigation. I'll get. You can do either.
I'm about to say 3 of us are passed out, so it's pretty much Lisa and Pete.
I will join Lisa in that.
17.
Okay.
25.
All right. I mean, yeah, everything looks good so far.
Okay. Did you say SG1 was there too?
No, it was Phoenix 1 and Phoenix 2. Yeah, it wasn't the SG teams, but it was another Phoenix team.
Okay. We have to go back. We can't destroy that ship. There might be Sumerian prisoners on there, including Vigo's father. I tried to get to him, but we couldn't get that far. We were outnumbered. We have to go back.
I was like, as you say that, you guys look at the best way to describe it is the window, and the ship goes into hyperspace.
God damn it. All right, I'm just going to go check on my team now that everybody I think is safe. So I'm going to check on Vigo and everyone who's not conscious.
Yeah. Vigo's the only one who's out cold due to, taking damage.
Did Sharifa wake up?
Well, no. Now that I recall, Sharifa wasn't asleep. We just said Sharifa was mainly helping carry Vigo. That's what happened when Storm.
Oh,
thought
I
she
thought
got
you said I
hit.
was knocked out.
No.
No,
I
She
thought
got
she
hit.
got. She did get hit.
Yeah, but not
Yeah,
to the
she
point
got-
where she was knocked out.
Oh, okay.
Because
Okay.
again, you got to think there's only 3 of you with two people already seriously injured. How are we going to carry 3 people?
No, you said that she got hit right as we got into the
Right
ship
at the
and she got
door.
knocked out. That's why
As we were
I
going
Okay, okay, fine. She's knocked out.
because I was the last one to pass out just because of
Okay. So
Going through all that shit.
who are you checking out first?
Vigo.
Okay.
Is there a medical facility on this ship?
Yeah, they got a medical bay, and they actually just beam Vigo right into a medical pod, pretty much.
Okay. So I'm going to go see about getting him stable and removing these daggers.
Oh, before you even walk out of the room, the Asgardian, who's going to actually identify himself as Thor, will say, "There is no need. The pod is automated. He will be fine."
Okay. I'm going to ask some of the other teams that are there to get Sharifa and Binks. Are you hurt at all, Keshna?
Nope.
I'm going to ask, and I'll ask Keshna to help get them all down to, get them all to the med bay so they can get healed up.
And again, the 2 of them will just get beamed right into there and into med pods.
Okay. How did you know where we were?
The Tok'ra found some intel.
Sir.
General turned to go. The Tok'ra found some intel stating that you're potentially in this area. Thor was kind enough to be in the area and give us a lift.
And you're real. Strange as that's going to sound.
Why wouldn't I be, Captain?
The last time I saw you, you weren't. It was a forced hallucination. We have a lot to talk about, sir.
Well, let's get you and your team all checked out. Make sure everyone's good, and we'll debrief once we actually make it back to base.
Sounds good. And I'll head down to the med bay. I want to check on them.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you'll see there in the med pods. You won't really know how they're doing too well since you don't have no Asgardian. But just cursory glance, I'll let your passive perception work here. You can see that they are being treated as they need to be.
Okay. Brooke is exhausted. I don't think she slept in I don't think she slept since we started. I don't know how many days has it been.
About 2 days since you woke up from the dream state.
And how long until we get back to the base?
Well, even with that, from what Thor said, even with that Guardian hyperdrive, it'd be about 6 hours.
Okay, well, I'm going to take a shower and take a nap.
All right. What about you, Keshna?
Kesha's gonna take a shower and then work on her debrief stuff.
Okay. So as you guys go trying to find a place to get cleaned up, you realize there's no showers on the ship, just because of the way the Asgardian hyperdrives are. They usually are a lot quicker, so travel's not usually as long.
Okay. All right. I'll just clean up in the sink. And then I'll start writing up my report too.
Okay. With what? I mean, there's no supplies here. You guys are like, they didn't bring paper and pen.
Well, damn. The most unprepared ship ever. Sink
Oh,
bath
Joe.
and then
I'm just happy they were coming to rescue us.
sink bath and then nap, I guess, because there's not really anything else to do.
All right.
I'm gonna sit and wait for Vigo to wake up because I gotta tell him what happened.
All right. Yeah, I mean, he's gonna be in the pod for a bit. Because I will say, Sharifa and James, you guys will wake up first because you guys weren't hurt as badly compared to Vigo. Sharifa first, then James.
Shit. And James just like
The first.
gets out of the
Okay.
pod. Oh,
I would say the first thing Sharif is going to do is go over and poke Brick's cheek to make sure it's real. Make sure she's real.
Yeah.
She does not want a round two of that bullshit. Just
I know. I don't trust this either. You know.
Trauma.
Sharif is the queen of trauma.
Captain, what happened? I know I saw a light. I saw what I think was the general, and then everything went black real fast.
We're on an Asgard ship heading back to the base. As far as I can tell, it's real. And since nobody has asked me where the base is, I have to believe it's real.
Oh man. I thought being resurrected through the freaking coffin was bad. Ugh.
Are we sure
Just
it's real this time, though?
As sure as we can be. Just,
So, heads on a swivel. Got it.
yeah.
So keep quiet. Don't say anything until we're 100% sure we're home.
Correct.
Yes, Captain.
I don't like this. Not being able to trust our people.
Well, we trust each other. And giving a sidelong glance at Kesha when she says that.
Or Sharifa,
Guys
you
know
mean?
we're there. Keshna's
No,
not
at
there.
Keshna. Oh, Keshna didn't go to
Keshna's
the
not there.
Mente?
Nope.
No.
She went to
It's just-
sleep.
She
Clean
went
up
to
and
sleep.
sleep.
All right, disregard that last part then.
She's learning what everybody in the military learns. Get sleep while you can.
James will lower his head, and for a second, Rex takes over. Captain, I must apologize for my previous actions.
He's here. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her.
And I'm
She
saying,
doesn't
well,
know.
we will have a long talk about it, but now is not the time or place.
Understood, Captain. I felt that I should at least say it.
I appreciate that.
You're a good
I have
captain.
one question. I do have one question for you.
Yes, Captain.
Who was in control in the hallway?
For disobeying orders, it was me, Captain.
That's what I thought. Okay. We'll talk about it later.
Yes, Captain. And then all of a sudden, instantly shoots back to James. Oh, okay. He needs to not do that when I feel like this. God. Do they happen to have anything to eat or drink?
I have no idea. Why don't you go find out?
Yes, Captain. And he tries to like slowly get up and
What about breakfast?
try to make his way
We've had
to
one, yes.
find
What
someone.
about second breakfast?
Should I roll for it, Kel, or what?
Yeah, go ahead and give me give me Constitution check.
Constitution check. Okay.
Since you're trying to see like if you're able to stand after what you went through.
That's a 16, so
Yeah, you're good.
okay. Should I roll to see if I see anyone, or
No, I mean there's not going to be that many people on the ship. It ain't going to be hard to spot anyone. Because remember, the Asgardian ships usually only have a one-man crew. The only way there's so many people on this ship is because they were trying to mount the rescue operation for you.
no? He'll look at Phoenix 1, and look at one of the guys and just say, "Do any of you got a granola bar or some water? Anything would be nice right about now."
Hold on. So they're like, no, we got this, and they're going to toss you an MRE. Is the veggie omelet MRE?
Oh,
I know you're gonna say that. Ugh.
As much as I would like something to eat, this wouldn't be the best thing for me right now. He hands it right back.
Yeah, beggars can't be choosers, and he'll just take it back.
Where's the general?
Currently talking to Thor, or at least a projection of Thor.
Oh, great. We have Thor here. Vigo's gonna love this. Can you point me which way the general is?
Yeah, they'll point you toward the bridge.
I'll walk over slowly, and then I'll let everyone else do what they're doing.
All right. So again, what's Sharifa doing right now? What was Sharifa doing again after poking Brooke in the face?
she's just kind of standing there looking at these SG teams like, I know you, I know you, I know you. And then makes a very sour face when she sees the fact that they had a veggie omelet MRE on them.
One of them will see the face you made and go like, we didn't even plan to bring these. They used the Asgardian tech to recreate something, and this is what they gave.
At least they could give us the chili mac.
Yeah. Alright. So
But what do the Asgard know about good food?
I say a little bit of time will pass, And Vigo, you start waking up as you're in the med pod.
I'm still in the med pod?
Yes.
Okay.
You got about
Can I
20 new
roll-
scars on your body.
Yeah. Can I roll? What would that be to see whether or not I wake up swinging?
I hope not, because I'm sitting right by your bed. So that would be bad.
He's in a pod, though. He's in the healing
You
pod,
know-
isn't he?
Boom, 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 boom.
Instantly breaks the glass.
I'm trying to think. Let's do wisdom.
Would that be a save or a check?
Check.
My whopping +1 to wisdom. Hey, 15.
15. No, you don't start swinging because you're ready to, but then you realize you're in a pod.
Just gonna look around. The events of what happened leading up to it came in. He looks down at his body and just kind of like puts his hands all over the scars that he's got now.
Mm-hmm.
He's just kind of like remembering how close that last knife came. He's gonna go down and make sure it's still there. Okay, it's still there. He's just gonna look and knock on the glass.
Can I let him out, or is it automatic?
I mean, you can let him out if you want.
I will.
All right.
Same thing as Banks. I'm gonna try and step out rather than kerplunk.
Whoa. Just sit on the side. Take it easy.
Where are we?
We're on an Asgard ship.
Okay. That's fine. Do we know whose ship?
Or
Thor?
That's cool. Yeah. That's how did they find us? That's so weird.
They got some Tok'ra intelligence that we might be in the area and came and got us. Just in time.
He's gonna turn to Sharifa and be like, "This is real, right? Like this isn't another illusion."
I don't know.
As far as we can tell, it's real.
Is it just you two that are here, or is anyone else here?
Well, James went that way.
Okay, and then Keshna.
I don't know.
That's probably
She's
wandering
here
around.
somewhere.
Okay. He's gonna look down and be like, "Is there clothes? I'm feeling a little
Will-
exposed."
Sharifa, can you look for James some clothes for him?
I was like, you're still
I
wearing
guess.
clothes. You're not naked.
Oh,
I figured I'd be in some sort of like tank thing, like a
No, they ain't
Tank
back
top or
tank. This is like remember the pod that Thor was in when the replicators took over his ship when he pulled Jack up and was speaking to him through the intercom?
yeah.
That
Okay.
kind of pod.
We'll just attribute that to the teleportation and the pod and the injuries and everything. He thinks he's not dressed.
Vigo,
She's naked.
Vigo, I tried
Yeah.
to get to your father. I tried to get to the holding cells. There was a whole battalion we couldn't get through. The ship's gone. It went into hyperdrive. I'm sorry. I tried.
If you guys hadn't been there, I think I would have went. However, I'm happy you guys didn't. My dad would have been very upset if people got injured or killed trying to rescue him. He's a very proud guy. So I understand. And from what he showed me, outside of some injuries, he actually appears to be in moderately decent health. So he's a strong man.
We'll keep looking, Vigo.
Thank you.
We did do some damage to that bastard.
I'd like to think I got under his skin. Although it looks like he might have gotten under mine a little bit more effectively.
He's lucky he's gone.
You rest up. We'll be back at the base soon.
He just kind of nods solemnly. Like, this is probably the quietest you've ever seen Vigo. He's just, okay,
Yep.
Thank you.
Sharifa's
What
just gonna
are
go
you
over and
doing?
hug him. Cat or dog? Dog.
What are you doing?
Cat
Alright.
dog. Cat dog.
Let's head up to James as he is heading up to the bridge. So you get up there and you see that, General Lawyer and the hologram for Thor are talking.
Okay. Can I do a perception to make sure that what I'm seeing is the actual captain? Like I know Brooke already did, but this is like since James hasn't gotten a chance to yet.
You mean the general?
Yeah, the general, yeah.
Okay, you said captain, so it threw me off for a second. Yeah, you can make perception or investigation, your choice.
No, I was saying since Brooke already did a check before
Just
and on it.
Just go ahead and make the roll.
Alright. That is what's 23.
Alright. Yeah, no, again, everything checks out so far. Like, you don't see any, like, warp of reality where it's like, wait, why is the lawyer's name spelled backward type shit?
General?
Yes, Sergeant.
Sorry to interrupt. Hello, Mr. Thor, sir. Huge fan. Read your file a lot. I know my buddy Vigo would probably be like jumping for joy seeing you at this moment. I do apologize for the interruption.
Thor doesn't even say a word. He's just looking at you with those beady eyes.
General, can I have a moment, please?
Certainly. And he'll, thank Thor for for the help as Thor's hologram disappears. And he'll turn. So what is it, Sergeant?
When we make it home, I believe I should be put on suspension.
Okay. Why?
Well, that's partially my fault, to be honest. I've disobeyed the captain's orders twice, and I feel responsible for what has happened to Vigo and my other crewmates for my actions on controlling James's body.
I say, didn't expect the son to swap. Normally, the normally you don't take over without giving at least some kind of cue.
Well, it also doesn't help that I also haven't been fully honest on me being royalty as well, Captain or General.
So he's just looking at you.
So there's a few things that are different between me and other Tok'ras.
Such as.
I won't get into full details, but the switches are a little bit easier for us in that sense. But I have realized that I have overstepped my boundaries by doing so, and I believe that me and James need to fully connect before we continue onwards, so that way he can properly pull me back on moments that can put the crew at danger.
When you say when some of the swapping making it easier, if I recall correctly from other Tok'ra, it's not about how easy it is. Usually it's with permission as you share the body.
Well, you did read the report of the accident, didn't you, General?
Yeah, you enter James' body to save him and yourself. Because your
Yes.
original host passed.
Well, yes, but also James's body was almost at the brink of death.
Mm-hmm.
His body was almost a corpse by the time I took over. It makes it easier for me to be able to help him, but it also kind of makes it a one-way street on handling that type of situation, since it was without consent to begin with. So there is ways, and me and James are willing to work on that. Specifically me now, because I blame myself for what happened to Vigo.
Let's forget the fact that you shot Brooke.
Well,
I was gonna get to that, but
I'm not there. Hey, I'm not there.
I know I was about to say it too, but I didn't know if I should fully drop all the beans on that in case this isn't the general and mention that portion of it.
well, minus the factor showing, remorse for actions. It sounds like you're more Goa'uld than Tok'ra by just taking over.
That does get misconstrued from time to time, yes. But it is because of the certain circumstances that took place that made this situation happen. It's a rare occasion, mind you, especially when two parts are dying at the same time, but it does tend to happen that way, General.
Very well. We'll see. We'll discuss this more after the debrief.
Yes, General. I'm gonna go check on Vigo. Do we have a ETA on when we will be back home?
A couple more hours.
He takes a deep breath as James takes back over. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's still weird to get used to. I will go relax, General, and see if maybe I should take a little bit more time in the med bay to fully heal.
All right, dismissed.
Thank you. And he goes back to walk in, seeing Vigo and everyone, and he just runs up to Vigo and gives him a hug.
All right, well, I'll say we'll pause.
Careful.
So, what's Keshna doing right now?
Sleeping.
Okay. Didn't know if maybe they woke up already or not.
No, she's just gonna sleep.
Okay.
She hasn't slept since the mission started, so.
Well, no, you did sleep because again, you were in that dreamlike state. Is you haven't slept since then. So okay. Well, we'll head back to James hugging Vigo and possibly breaking something.
Can only hope. I mean,
God damn it, B.
What are we doing?
It's good to
James.
see you too.
I'm sorry we weren't able to help your dad, Vigo.
It's
I'm
all
just
right. He seemed like he was in better shape than expected, so we'll get him. This is the closest we've come yet.
Yeah.
How are you all doing? I know you all got rather soundly what's the word?
I got blasted in the chest again, pretty much.
Blasted in the chest, yeah. I was trying to think of a word for it, but that really sums it up.
Yeah. It's for me, I feel like I've been hit by a freight train. Oddly, it seems like the connection between the two of us is a bit off. Even more so after the sarcophagus situation. Not like something's bad. It's just like something just feels off after dying, which it's weird. People keep saying they see a light. The only light I saw was when I woke up.
Well, I was doing my best to distract him from thinking clearly when I was with him, when I was with Zapakna. And I'd like to think that I live rent free in his head now, as does all of us. Even Keshna, just soundly kicking him between the legs. That was. I think he'll remember that for a while. He'll remember us for a while.
But wasn't able to stop him, which still frustrates me a bit. But
When you guys came in, guns a-blazing, what did he do? Did he stand his ground and fight like a person with courage?
he shot one shot and ran like a coward.
He ran like a coward, because he is a coward.
Bitch.
And me and Brooke went after him, and I just kept shooting because I didn't know if James just like freezes for a second because he doesn't want to say what he was going to finish, especially after he's already lost. Like since it's still technically within the same week of him previous team, it's still hard for him to say anything.
You're still breathing. I'm still breathing. My dad's still breathing. We walked away from it. I call that a win.
If you want, Thor's holographic projection thing was in the main hall. If you want to,
He's
the
gonna
story.
look at Brooke. He's like, "Is it okay if I go for a little walk?"
Yeah, just take it easy.
If you want, I can walk with you. Also, those rumors on those dead eyes. Like, is it supposed to like look into your soul situation?
I've never met an Asgardian before. I know from secondhand reports and third-hand reports, but this is new for me. Sharifa, would you come with me?
Sure.
You can go meet Thor. He's the god of thunder.
Okay. As long as he
Hold on.
doesn't hit me with lightning.
Hold on, I need to check something real quick for my personal thing
Days.
because we said this is 2007, right?
Yeah.
Cal,
Yeah, it's 2007.
okay, never mind. It didn't come out yet.
Yeah,
I was
Vigo
gonna
is
make
going
a Marvel
to.
joke.
he's going to stand up and he's going to start making his way towards the hallway.
I'll look at Sharifa and be like, do you want you two to have a moment? And you go, and I can sit with them for a bit.
That's up to you. I'm okay.
I'll let you two because I feel weird. So they'll tap Vigo on the back and let you two go and come back in to sit with Captain for a minute.
Yeah, Vigo's just taking tiny steps towards the door, making sure he's not going too fast.
They're almost the same height. I mean, he might have a slightly wider stride than she does.
Captain, are you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. She's kind of in her head right now. You can kind of tell she just
I wanted to let you know I did report myself. Didn't go into full details. I will go in when we get home and briefing. I do hope that we can sit down and properly, fully talk about this because this is all new to me, and with all this trauma, it's making me question things.
We'll figure it out.
Slowly get back into the and let it do its job.
All
I
right.
can't hear you.
All right. I was gonna say, let's go and head over to Vigo and Sharifa as they head to the bridge. So you two get to the bridge, and you just see the general there.
Hi, General. He's trying to make it seem like he didn't come here specifically to see Thor,
Mhm.
to make it seem to the general like that. It's like, thank you for rescuing us. Rough situation that we were in.
Yeah, well, we don't leave anyone behind.
Aw, that makes my heart happy.
When we do the debrief, I did see he was asking for the location of Phoenix base, and I did see the sort of map that he was using to try and narrow it down. So if we have a star chart, I could kind of help with that.
Well, let's hope that you'll be able to remember what you saw. Because you got to think, you saw a 3-dimensional map type deal.
True.
But I mean, again, who knows? Depending on how you roll, you might remember.
The dice tell their own story.
But again, that's something we'll
is
talk about during the debrief.
of course, and I don't mean to seem out of line. Is Thor around, or is hologram? I'm just curious.
Well, from my understanding, before Sergeant came in, Thor was being summoned by the council for something. So right now the ship's on autopilot while he deals with that.
Of course, he's a very busy, not man, Asgardian. So, yeah, thank you, and I will head back to the med bay. Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and Vigo?
We don't have to.
Yeah.
And you're going to see the general go like, you're drooling a little bit right here as he points to the corner of your mouth.
Oh, yeah, it's sure it's nothing.
Mm-hmm. Just curb your excitement a little bit, okay? I don't think Thor needs anything going on with this ship.
Understood. Thank you, sir. He walks away, just kind of like mumbling under his breath.
I apologize for him. He was a little excited.
Yeah, I think little's an understatement.
Yeah. Well, you have to admit, it's quite adorable to see a grown man get that excited over an Asgardian.
If you say so.
I do. Just turn to walk off.
General Lawyer is a man with zero whimsy.
Alright, so you two head back to medbay?
Yeah, there's nothing else really to do. I mean,
Alright. So let's head back there while you
Mind
guys
you,
still...
once they're out of sight of the general, she's just going to take his hand. Don't worry, honey. I'll try to make sure before we leave, you'll get to see Thor. Even if I have to find a way to sabotage the ship.
No,
Oh my
it's no,
God.
it's fine. It's no big deal. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
All right, let's head back to Medbay while you guys are walking back there. Back to Brooke and James. Though is Keshna still asleep, or are they woken up at this point?
Oh, I suppose Keshna can wake up.
All right,
And she's gonna walk.
no, go ahead.
I say she's gonna walk in eating the veggie omelet MRE like it's the best thing in the world because she doesn't know better.
All right, I mean, Keshna walks in with a veggie omelet. What are y'all doing? Or what are you two doing, I should say, because the other two aren't in here yet.
I'm gonna get up and walk out.
Okay.
I'm trying to think if Vigo's ever had that before.
Yeah. I was like, what are you doing, James? Now it's just you and Keshna.
You doing okay, Keshna?
I'm great. And she continues eating her veggie omelet MRE. Even offers James a bite.
It's not my favorite flavor. Oh, boy. Should go about this. I get what you were trying to do earlier when you were trying to be the next of a situation. Please don't instantly throw me under the bus.
We'll see. She turns and walks out, eating her MRE.
I will say that's probably when Vigo and Sharifa make it back to Medbay as Keshna walks out.
What is that wonderful smell?
You don't want any of it, buddy. It's really not that good. Okay.
Okay, looks like Nick has to step away real quick. So, Brooke, what did you do after you walked out?
She's just walking and thinking.
Alright. Well, we'll say the rest of the time flies by and you guys make it back to Phoenix Base. And you know you're there because as you guys are chilling, doing whatever, out of nowhere you see the blinding white light and you guys are all beamed into the gate room.
Oh, thank God.
I'll do another perception check. I'm not trusting this still.
Beaming white light. Kesha's bent over, hands on her knees, hurling up veggie omelet MRE.
Yeah, I'm gonna do another perception check too.
Yeah, go ahead.
Nat 20 for
Wow.
me, Joe.
I got an 11.
So I'll be 25 for me.
Nothing is
in
amiss.
total. Okay. Well, seems we're back home. Uh, I guess I'll get started on my debriefing paper. And James walks over to his room.
All right. I don't know. Before you even leave the room, Jim Lawyer's going to Phoenix 5, briefing room, now.
Can a girl get a shower in first?
The Juro's is going to reiterate the now part.
Yes, sir.
On our way.
Okay, here we go.
Mm-hmm. And once
Cheers.
y'all make it up there, Major Bell's already in the room. The general's going to tell you all to take your seats, and he's going to look at you, Brooke, and be like, Captain, go ahead and give me your telling of the events.
Okay, so I'll start at the beginning. You know, the bridge, the finding the gold camp. I got captured. You know, them coming in, us trying to get you know, us basically stealing 2 ships so we could fly out of there. Rex shot me, you know, and we did fly out of there, but then we woke up and we weren't out of there. We thought we came back. We thought we got back to the base, but it was all a mind, some kind of mind trick. They were wanting the base code. I'll tell them the whole thing. I mean, it'll take a long time to go through it all.
Well, yeah. I mean, was there any key details you were going to focus on in your telling, though?
Just the fact that, you know, they wanted to know where the base was. That was the whole purpose. And I know I didn't tell them, and I don't believe anyone else did either.
All right.
But she's really kind of flat in her delivery. She's not very animated. She just looks exhausted. She just looks tired. She just looks really tired.
All right, fair. All right, he's going to look at Keshna next. Same thing.
Kesha's
boy,
gonna.
here we go.
Kesha's just gonna tell him everything. Well, all the main stuff.
Yeah.
So, Brooke being shot, her shooting James twice. It just essentially giving him the bullet breakdown of the most important parts that he needs to know, and that's it.
And again, what do you consider, what details are you focusing on? What do you consider the most important details?
The disobedience, maybe the disobedience, her throwing James under the bus. I mean, she's just anything that's relevant.
All right, so since you're talking about throwing James, so the general's going to look at you openly admitted that one of your team was a Tok'ra.
In my defense, I needed him out with me.
How is that in your defense?
He was the best option to help get the rest of the team out. Considering the other 3 were knocked out.
All right, he's then going to turn to Shrifa. Same thing.
About to say, Stormy, you muted.
Stormy muted.
Sorry. I forgot I muted the mic by tapping it so boyfriend could talk to cat. Should just tell it like it was, you know. We got through, the bridge went out, I got sent back to, you know, try to talk to two people on the mic, you know, the two people that got left on the other side of the bridge. Came back, Keshna and Brooke were missing. I went to try to find everybody, infiltrated the base, set something on fire, got into a firefight. Now she's going into all the detail.
All right. Again, any particular points you're focusing on?
Mostly the dream state and not knowing if things are now real or not.
All right, fair. All right, Vigo, lawyer's giving you the same question. And by the time we get to Vigo, by the way, in game, you guys have been in the debriefing for like 3 hours at this point.
Oh my god. Well, the good news is I remember a lot of it. The bad news is I remember a lot of it. And he's going to start with, well, we started going across the bridge, and then there was a storm that blew through and it snapped the bridge and popped my hip out of socket. I got separated with James and Rex. The rest of the team went off. And you heard what happened with them. James and I and Rex found a secret underground tram system, I guess is the best way to put it, where it led us to arms room. I do want to say, like, the amount of underground rail system that was on this planet was remarkable. Like, it seemed like they'd been there for a minute. James and Rex got dressed up in Goa'uld attire and tried to, at my request, parade me around like a prisoner so we could try and find the other ones. In the process of doing that, other Jaffa came up and took me away from him, so, or them, I should say, and so it's, you know, probably not the best idea. And he's gonna go like, if this took
He's going to
3
go
hours
into
up
way
until
too
this
much
point,
detail.
oh yeah, he's gonna take another 2 hours.
He's the extended version of what ended up happening.
Well,
He's
and
part of
then
the
my back was on the orb, and Zapakna had a knife, and the first knife he let go went here, and the second knife let go went here, and the third, and he just like going down the list. And I said a very underhanded thing to him. He seemed upset because that knife went right here. He did show me footage of my father being held, who was fairly injured, but he seemed okay. And okay being still breathing. And then we got our way out of there and made our way to the ship that you guys found us on, and now we are here.
Two hours later.
If there was any part you felt I glossed over, I could go into more detail.
No, that's enough. You can leave the rest for your paper. All right, and then last but not least, Sergeant.
Pretty much exactly what everyone else said. Like I did, or Rex explained, he did overpower me to disobey direct orders from Captain twice. Which, again, like I've stated before, I feel that also compromised a bit of the mission. I do apologize for that under his behalf. I then also will go into explaining the whole him getting ratted out by Keshna and then him trying to fight for his life and dying. I want to suggest getting sarcophagus, General. That it's a weird experience. and then he'll explain the last little bit of it and just make it as brief since he's the last one and he just wants to go to bed at this point.
All right. Well, again, any particular points you want to focus on?
He'll focus on the Rex taking over twice, and he'll focus on the Keshna ratting him out to the guy, and he did. He will also point out that he did get a few good hits on the guy, but knew that with them having sarcophagus technology, it's pretty much useless.
Okay. Well, at that point, the journal's then going to say, well, this is very interesting debrief. Keshna, Sergeant, you're both being placed under arrest. And the MPs are going to come in here and cuff both of y'all.
James doesn't even hesitate. He just instantly assumes the position.
We will discuss what to do with you once we get some more communication on the matter.
Understood, General.
All right. What are the rest of y'all doing when you hear this? Well, Keshna, what's your reaction first off?
Keshna's just gonna go with it. She's not gonna fight it.
All right.
Not gonna say anything.
All right. What about the rest of you?
Somebody better grab Sharifa's arm and hold her in her chair.
I'm just looking down at the table. Like, I'm not saying a word.
All right, Vigo, it's up to you. Are you going to grab her arm and hold her down in her chair?
As I do.
Keshna will shoot. I was say Keshna will shoot Sharifa a look and be like, just like a look saying, "I don't do anything stupid." As she walks over to the MPs.
It is very obvious because her fists are curled on that table that she wants to hit something right now. Just saying. But she'll stay in her chair.
Vigo is going to stand up and wordlessly turn and walk towards the door.
Sharif will follow him.
All right. And Jones is like,
She's just still,
I'm going.
she's just still looking at the table.
All right. Yeah, and then James and Keshna, you guys are led away.
Yep.
All right. So it's just the general and Brooke in the room. General's going to look as like, Captain, I'm assuming with how quiet you've been, you probably got some words you want us to say.
Yes, sir.
All right. And then out of character, real quick, Lisa. So do you want me to do it? You want everyone to hear, or do you want me to deafen everyone?
No, let's deafen everyone.
All right. Sorry,
All right, guys.
Which also means don't mute the stream. So this part, you guys can't hear this part yet. Hold on. Where is? There it is. Server deafen. All right, everyone is deafened.
Okay.
All right, so back to character. Proceed, Captain.
Yeah. Obviously, I do not have control of this team. I don't know if anybody can take control of this team. I take responsibility for what happened, but I don't feel like I'm the right person for this job. I have tried everything I can think of. James, Rex, obviously, I missed something on the pre-screen. I didn't realize the psychological state she was in. He was in. He hit it very well. He needs some. I'm gonna need. He's gonna need help from the Tok'ra. I don't even know where to begin to address what's going on with him. I understand that Rex took over. Rex was the one that shot me. Rex was the one that disobeyed the order in the hallway. But that's a problem, obviously. And Keshna, I don't trust her to be on the team right now. I don't even know if we should be a team right now. And she just looks like just broken, like just defeated.
All right. So, General's gonna look at you, Captain. It takes a lot to say what you said. To know where strengths lie and where they don't. But know that you are still the right choice to lead. What seems to be here was there was not enough time for team cohesion to form, for roles to be defined, for everyone to know, hey, you are the leader. They are not to go all John Wayne on you, though half of them won't know what that means.
Yes, sir.
So with that, Phoenix 5 will be temporarily... excuse me. Will be temporarily... I can't not think of the word. Essentially, you're going to be stuck on base.
Grounded, yeah.
Thank you. Your team will not go off-world for any reason. Keshna will be removed as forward scout. They are only to be an auxiliary role whenever you all do anything for now, until they earn trust. That way they are still directly in your line.
I have a kitten on my head right now.
Yep, I see him. As for James...
This is what my life has become. I'm sorry.
You're good. As for James, you cannot hold that on yourself. You are not a psychiatrist. You're not a psychologist. You are not trained to understand the mindset. If anything, he pulled a fast one on the actual shrink.
I would like to suggest that I don't think I should do pre and post checks on my own team. I think I'm too close. Mm-hmm. I'm going to see what I want to see.
Fair. And that is a smart choice to make there. And again, that's why it's still smart to leave you as team lead. So, for now, like I said, whatever base duties you assign to your team, I know you assign them some punitive positions. Well, positions for a punitive reason. After what happened during some of the training you all did.
Yes, sir.
They will still hold.
Yes, sir.
You all will be sent to training sites to do training simulation missions until you feel you're ready to actually go off-world, like properly off-world again.
Yes, sir. I will meet with each of them individually and try to impress upon them what went wrong.
Smart choice.
You know, Vigo was never a problem. And honestly, Sharifa surprised me, considering the situation she was in and what happened to her before. She actually showed a lot of restraint and growth.
Then, here's a recommendation. The sergeant will no longer be the XO of the squad. His rank will still hold his rank. So we're not demoting him. But as it seems, Vigo has consistently held a level headed. Put him as your second.
Yes, sir.
Sharifa as third.
Yes, sir.
And as a recommendation, if you feel you want to do it the other way, I will follow your judgment because, again, you were chosen to lead for a reason.
I think it's a good place to start and see how they handle the responsibilities during the training sessions.
All right.
I would like to put both of them at some point in training in a leadership position to see how they do.
Fair. If anything,
I think
maybe
it would be good for both of them.
All right. Then maybe one of the training simulations we do is, as and the general kind of just chuckles like, as my grandkids would say, maybe a little team deathmatch. Obviously, not to the death, whatever that is. It's related to a game they play, as he chuckles.
Whatever you think best, sir.
All right. Anything else then, Captain?
No, sir.
Understood. I'm going to go ahead and bring
Thank
them
you.
back in now.
Okay. We're
And you guys have
back.
been freed from the Shadow Realm.
Yay!
But I like the Shadow Realm.
All right.
I want to know at what point it started.
What?
At what point the hallucination started? Did it start when we got back to the ship? Did it start when we got on the planet?
So are you asking the general this then?
No, he wouldn't know.
Well, no. Well, I didn't know if you were asking like the general about like if he knows what happened to your capture then. Like what information you had about that.
Oh.
So are you asking him then?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess I'm asking him and you as the DM.
Well, yeah, I'm just trying to keep it more tight in game. Anyway, so when you ask the question about so what happened exactly? He said you guys went through the gate perfectly fine, but then 2 hours later, you guys never did your check-in. And he reveals that you guys were actually missing for a whole week.
Damn.
So it felt like literally 2 or 3 days for y'all was a whole week in reality.
Oh. No wonder I'm so tired. And hungry. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna go take a shower and go get food.
Yeah, now you can actually take a shower.
Shower, food, sleep in that order. I will check in the med bay, of course.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna head to James and Keshna then, as they are being led by the MPs to the brig. Are you guys talking to each other as you're going? Talking to the MPs? Like, are y'all doing anything?
Oh, Keshna's staying quiet, just letting them lead her, or following it, whatever.
James is just going to ask for something to eat, and that's it.
It's like, you'll get food once we get you in a cell.
Yep. Understood.
All right. Let's head back to Vigo and Sharifa then. So, what are y'all doing? I know Sharifa's following Vigo, but Vigo, what are you doing?
Dragging him to the shower. because they both need one.
Vigo is going to briskly walk. He's moving down hallways like he's been on this ship like 100 times. He's heading towards like kind of away from the quarters.
We need a shower. We need to rest. Come on.
Vigo doesn't answer. He just begins like making his way. He knows exactly where he's going.
I'm just going to follow him. There's nothing. She doesn't want him to get into trouble. She doesn't want to leave him out of sight. She's just going to follow.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys are just going down the corridors.
He has no clue where he's going.
Vigo is going to turn into the comms room, the communications room, and as quick as he can, shut the door so Sharifa can't come in.
Whoa.
Start banging on the door.
Hold on.
Whoa. I like it. I don't know what's going on, but I like it.
He doesn't open the door.
Yeah, so in the room, Vigo, when you entered, there's one person sitting at the keys, and you actually recognize it's someone who you've been kind of talking to about gold technology, that you guys have actually had like a friendly, like, you guys have pretty much become like friends almost without being friends. Like, you're close there. It's like, hey, Vigo, I didn't realize you were back. I mean, what the hell happened? You were gone for like a week.
He is going to point his hand at this man, and with the emitter hidden under his hand, he's going to shoot him through his chest, doing 36 damage.
Yeah, you just killed him. And Sharifa, you actually hear this blast come through the door, by the way.
Holy crap!
He's screaming, trying to kick down that door now.
Okay. And that's a great place for us to take a break.
Yeah?
Hey, I said break. I didn't say end.
Wow. Vigo.
Wow.
Alright, so we'll be back in about 10 minutes so people can use the bathroom, get caffeine, all that good stuff. So we'll see you in a bit.
I have caffeine.
Oh.
Yep. Welcome back, everyone, as we get back to our Stargate 5e game here. Thank you for letting us take that little break. So just before the break, Vigo just decided to be a man with a mission and go to, for some reason, the communications room. Upon entering, he made sure he locked the door so Sharifa couldn't get in. Saw his good old buddy, which I can't remember. Did I say a name before the break? I actually can't remember already.
I don't think you did.
No, you did.
Cool. We'll call him Bob. Saw his good old buddy Bob, who's like, "Hey, Vigo, what's up?" and shot him through the chest. Now, we'll go back to that point, though. Before he fell, he was like, "Vigo," as it fell. Before he just died instantly. Because he rolled a nat 1 for his dex save on that, too.
Oh god.
Jesus Christ.
Uh-huh. Sharifa definitely heard the loud bang. Well, not bang, but essentially heard the noise from the hidden weapon that Vigo used on Bob. And everyone is going to start hearing the alarms go off as they start hearing... Security alert! Security alert! Base on lockdown.
Krishna's innocent.
Well, I'm heading that direction.
I'm about to say, are B and Keshna still being escorted, or are they stopping?
No, they're actually double timing y'all to the brig.
Okay.
Well, they're not going to leave you out of bounds. You were told that you're getting thrown to the jail still, unless you guys want to try and do something about
Well,
it.
no, I was just asking. Like, I was just like, are they going to keep going? Are they going to be like stay put situation? Like,
Yeah, no, they're going to take you both, but instead of giving you your own cells, they're going to throw you in the same cell and keep you cuffed.
Yeah.
All right. So, Vigo, what are you doing next?
He is going to make his way to the comms computer and begin attempting to log in.
All right, go ahead and give me a engineering.
Holy shit.
yeah.
Blew my mind.
Rollo. God damn it! 21.
Nice. So because
God
Bob was
damn.
because Bob was at the computer, you remember his password is Cree
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
because he just likes the go old language, so he uses Cree.
Bruh.
So you're immediately signed in.
Cultural appropriation.
Okay. Anyway,
He is going to use the shit. He's going to have to divert power to the transmitter to get to Zapakna's ship.
All right, go ahead and give me another engineering.
Oh my god.
No, why am I rolling so good? 14.
14. So you're having a little trouble. It's taking you a bit of time to divert the power. Especially because of security lockdown going in place. And real quick, Sharifa, you're trying to break in the door, right?
Yes, she's kicking it as hard as she can.
All right, go ahead and give me a strength check.
Roll high.
Roll low.
18.
18. Yeah, when you're hitting in, you deal a little bit of damage to it, but it ain't busted in yet. Because again, you got to think these are metal doors. And the security lockdown just went in place, so all the doors that are shut. But you put a dent in it, which is honestly impressive. All right, Brooke, what about you?
I was trying to get there. I mean, what exactly did the security alert say? Would I know that this is...
Not yet. The security alert was pretty vague. It just said that the base is on lockdown. Now, granted, by the time this happened, you weren't too... I would say you're probably maybe 1 or 2 halls away from General Lawyer. Like, you didn't get too far from him by the time it happened.
All right, I'll try and get back to him to find out what's going on.
Yeah, you're good, because that whole area is one section, so it's not like you got cut off because of, like, a bulkhead, for instance.
Right.
So, yeah, you got back to his office.
What's happening and how can I help?
Something happened in communications. We don't have any visual in there. We don't have any radio. We don't know what's going on. We're still waiting for security to get there.
Okay. I'll just, I'm ready to help if you need me, and I'll just wait.
I say, if you want to head down there, you can help the security teams.
Okay. Can I grab some weapons on the way?
I'll say, I'll have someone meet you there with something.
Thank you, sir, and I'll take off.
All right. And okay, so now we're gonna head back to Vigo. So what are you doing right now? Like I said, you're slowed down by the lockdown.
He is trying to reroute power to get enough power to transmit the location of Phoenix Base to Zapakna.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Now
He's
again,
looking through the
my
ship's
God.
systems
Oh my
to see
God.
what he can
Well, the
divert
base.
power from. And
all right. Well, let's see if you can get around the security lockdown stuff on the computer. So give me another engineering.
okay,
The one time you want to roll
no,
low.
12.
12.
Okay, it's lower.
So
I'm
yeah,
going down.
Yeah, so it's you're not getting through it. You did fail that roll, so now you have your Eureka point.
Do I have my Eureka points back after being in the med tank?
Is it short rest or long rest for that?
You may
I know you
whenever
get one
you
if you fail.
you may spend. Yeah,
I know you earn one now when you.
I think
fail
it's
a
long
roll.
rest.
Okay.
It's,
I know you at least earn one when you fail a roll. I just can't remember if you get like your base level back from that. So long rest. Okay. So no, you didn't get. You had essentially what was a short rest.
okay, so
Like you got fully healed, but you didn't get enough. Like you didn't get rested for like that part. But you
am I completely locked out of the system where I'm able
well,
to
no, you're
like
not locked
go
out.
through
You're not locked out of the system. You're just having trouble getting around the lockdown. So you remember how like when oh my god, what was her name? Alex in Jurassic Park. You know, the girl. I'm pretty sure it's Alex.
When she shut everything down.
This
Well,
is
no.
a
Yeah.
Unix system. I know this.
Well, no, when she was doing the whole like she went to the wrong folder type stuff. That part.
Yeah,
That's essentially what you're doing right now because you're trying to figure out how to get around the lockdown. You're just going to the wrong areas of the computer.
Okay, so
Sharifa,
I will
if you want to make
start
another
going
roll, you can.
through. Yeah, I'll do another.
No, I was saying Sharifa can make another kick on the door while you're doing that.
Okay,
So what are you doing?
I'm gonna go through and see if I can find anything in the computer to turn off, like a systems I can turn off.
Okay, give me another engineering.
Oh, God.
8.
And you have your Eureka point to use. Did you want? I'll let you choose whether you use it or not. At least on this. Actually,
Ha!
we're still-
Nat 1. Ha!
Cool. Yeah. So nope, you can't find anything.
Okay, so he's just going to. I think he realizes that he's not going to be able to get to that communication system, so he's going to try and do as much damage to the computer as possible from inside the computer.
Oh, God.
Okay, give me another engineering. And Sharifa, what's your roll for the door kick?
9.
9. All right. 8. Yeah, you're
That's an 8.
starting to struggle now. And damn, that was a nat 20 if you had advantage.
Ah, shuck.
But hey, you failed a roll. You got a Eureka point again. Yeah, you know.
I think I'm gonna need to bank it. I'm gonna bank.
Oh no, well you just earned it this one, so you won't be able to use it on this one. But no, what I'm actually going to do is I think it'll be smart is we'll have you roll high or low to see whether you bank or use it. That way it shows that you try to fight.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's.
So that'll be on the next one though, like your next
Yeah.
failed roll. All right. What was your roll, Sharifa?
A 9.
9. Yeah, you kick the door and you go like, mother. You hurt your foot. Like not hurt like you broke it or sprained it, but it was like one of those bad kicks.
I'll say, so I'm going to step back from the door and start screaming for help.
All right. After a couple moments, I'm going to let Vigo do some more rolls here. But after these next couple rolls, that's when Brooke and the security team will show up. All right. But so Vigo, what are you trying next?
I'm going to attempt to remove the lockdown, the security lockdown.
Roll with advance, or not roll with advance. Sorry, roll engineering again.
I'm about to say, what the advantage?
Oh
Jesus.
no, that's a 14.
Nah, I'll say 14, not high enough. All right, high or low?
Low.
Go ahead and re-roll it. Okay, yep, you're still bad. Nat 1 that time.
Nat 1. Yeah, I saw it roll on a 19, then over to a.
Here we are begging for low rolls. This is fun.
Exactly. That's why I loved it. That's why when I thought about this, I was like, oh, it's going to be mean to whoever I do this to, but it's going to be so much fun for everyone.
Let's be honest. You knew it was going to be me.
I honestly did not think it was going to be you. I honestly thought your wisdom rolls would have been higher.
You know, that's fair. Yeah, that was the bullet dice. I
was honestly thinking about, like, after you guys got saved, just rolling randomly to see who got it, because y'all wouldn't remember who had it happen. But you failed the roll, so like, yeah, well, okay, this makes it funny. Because again, you being the party punching bag, sadly, at this point.
Yeah.
All right.
And pincushion now.
Yep. Okay, so what's your next roll going to be about? Because you got a couple more rolls to make before Lisa and them show up at the door with Sharifa shouting.
I think he sees the writing on the wall, and he is going to. Well, you know what? If I can't get a message out, I'll make sure no one can get a message in, and he's going to start just systematically disabling the physical
I understand
hardware.
you couldn't get a message out. I said you just couldn't divert power like you wanted to. You might still be able to get something out. Or let me phrase it. You weren't able to get around the lockdown. You could still try and divert power. You were trying to get around the lockdown to make it easier.
True. Yeah, let's divert power.
All right, go ahead and roll me that again. This will definitely be a high, potentially high roll. This will be see what system you can divert power from.
That's a 19.
Yeah, so you divert power from gate control. That's a big draw. Like, not enough to shut the gate down, just where they can't dial out, but someone can still dial in. You shut down intercoms. Not radios, just the intercoms. And... Alright, go ahead and give me another engineering to see if you drew enough power from that.
That's a 21.
Yep, you got enough power. Alright, so
he's going to try to
there.
establish communications next. Yep.
Yeah, we'll come back to that part. So, Lisa, as you know, Captain Brooke, you meet up with security partway down there. They give you a Zach gun, and you just hear Sharifa going like, "Help! Someone get your ass over here!" However Sharifa wants to shout it. So what are you doing though, Brooke?
Okay, Sharifa, report. What's going on?
Vigo went in there. I heard something go off, and I've been trying to break this door down. I may have done more damage to myself than I did to the door.
Of course. So I will get on the radio.
All right.
Vigo?
Lisa, or Brooke. Vigo's in there.
I know. That's why I'm trying to get to. Vigo, stand down. That's an order.
You get no reply.
I'm going to ask the security team if they can disable the lock.
I say they would have to
or override it.
They would have to head back to security office and see if there's any way to override from there. They can't override it from here.
Somebody just get some damn explosives and blow it off the hinges.
Sharifa, you're not helping. Get someone to the security office. Start doing that. What does the lock physically look like? I mean, is it something we could blast that it would disable it?
It's a 3-inch steel door. So, like, it's like sealed shut. Now, granted, you guys could always try something to get through it, maybe, But it depends on how you want to go about it, and we'll see how those rolls go. Because there's a way to try and bust the door open. Just, again, how well you roll. Because I also was not expecting Vigo to roll well in those last two.
Well, I mean, is it just a sealed door, or is there a physical lock on it that we could?
No, like there's no actual lock on it. There's a handle on the door, but there's no actual lock. Because the door, it just is not one of the ones that has a physical lock.
I'm trying to figure out how to go about this.
I mean, again, just tell me how you want to try it. I'll let you know how feasible it is.
Well, we can't shoot through it. We could try explosives on it. Does anyone have any explosives?
Looking
at the security team.
Yeah, the sergeant for the security team is going like, no, but it wouldn't take us long to get some here. It just depends on how much we need to try and bust through it. These doors weren't made to just, blow open. We could try it. It just depends on how many explosives you want to use. Because the other part is, it's hard to say what damage will be done to whoever's inside.
What about, cutting through the door?
That's definitely an attempt. It'll be slower, but it's definitely something we can do.
I mean, cutting around the handle so at least we could reach in and unlock it.
Potentially.
All right. You go get explosive just in case. You go give what we need to try and cut through around the handle.
All right. So one's going to run off to get an acetylene torch. The other one's going to round off and get some C4. All right. Sharifa, what are you doing right now?
What kind of sidearms do the security have on them?
Right now, they only got Zatarks. Or not Zatarks, Zat guns.
She's going to ask them if they can give her one, and she will wait there.
All right, yeah, the one who's running off to get explosives, he'll give you his. Because he's going to the armory, he can always just grab another one. All right.
And
Sharifa.
She's bawling. She's angry, crying right now.
Sharifa.
What?
Get on the radio. Get on the radio and see if you can get through to him and calm down.
Take the radio from you. Vigo, please listen to me.
You don't have one?
No, she didn't.
Remember, y'all didn't have any of your gear when you came back.
Okay.
Use that a radio because there's having to be one in the office for the general.
Right. Okay.
And then Vigo, like Bob was in there, of course Bob would have a radio.
Vigo, please.
Nick, make me a wisdom saving throw real quick.
$23.
All right. So look at your DMs real quick. Oop, wrong thing.
Oh, I looked over. I didn't realize I was in the group chat. I was like, "You sent me a Spice Girls gift?"
I almost did the same thing. Don't worry.
I mean, I could roll with it, but like, I'm confused as fuck.
There you go. Just a little guidance on what you can do.
He is.
I see the wheels turning in Nick's head now. I'm scared what you gave him.
One-handed typing. As he very as quick as he can before he loses control, reaches over and grabs Bob's radio and just says, "Stop me," and then throws the radio down and keeps typing.
All right, and then we're gonna head back to the boy, or not the boys, to Keshna and James. So, what are y'all doing? Like the alarms are still blaring. You guys are both still cuffed.
We cuff behind or in front?
Behind.
Okay, well, Kesha's gonna walk over and just lay on the bed.
Okay.
I'm
James?
assuming there's only one bed. So
Yeah, there is.
I'm about to say, Keshan already used the bobby pin and it broke in the cell, right?
Oh yeah, you guys don't have anything to pick a lock with right now. At least not that you can easily find.
Yeah.
There might be something, but that depends on hell what you find.
Yeah. James is gonna just look outside the door, see if there's any guards, and just ask what the hell's going on.
There's only one person there, and they just go like, they haven't told me. It's just all I know is security alert.
Can't you use your radio to do a communication?
And that's if they even bother telling me what's going on, because again, I'm just here to guard you guys. So unless they name me, they might not tell me, but still.
Still, normal procedure. You would still normally check in. I'm not trying to do anything slick. I'm trying to help you to figure out what's going on.
at this point, Kesha's gonna chime in. James, shut up and sit down.
And as you guys are about to have your little bickering there, the guard will raid it real quick. He just told like some kind of security learning communications. I don't have all the details.
Then all you need to do is just do a radio comms to just get an update. That's all I'm asking.
That was the update, is that there's some kind of situation in communications. That's the only update I'm given.
I'm trying to think. Can I? Like, even though I'm in prison, technically rank doesn't matter for shit right now.
Nope.
Yeah, since there's no way for me to get out, there's no way for me to figure out what to do. James is just gonna sit at the foot of the bed and just try to meditate to get his mind off this.
Alright. So we're going to head back to Vigo as he tries to send out this message. So I need you to give me an engineering check to essentially angle the signal. Like, to be able to, like, get ready to direct the call, so to speak.
That's a 5.
Yeah, nope, you're struggling there. Alright. And you have a Eureka point again. I mean,
Next
hey, so
time.
far the Eureka points have helped you by rolling lower, okay? You should be happy.
That's true. That's true.
Alright. Go ahead and try again. Because really you can't do anything else until you get, like, the dish lined up. Oh. 17
That's a
will do
17.
it. So you got it lined
Okay.
up. Now you need to actually type out the message. So go ahead and just give me another engineering. High or low?
That's a 6. High.
Barely. That was a 55. So you could choose the bank or Eureka there.
I'll bank it.
Hold on to it. Alright. We're gonna head back. It's been enough time here. One of the guys came back with the acetylene torch. Are you gonna have him do it, or do you guys want to try to use it yourself? Muted.
I said I'm going to let him do it. I don't have any experience with it.
Cool. Yeah, he's going to get that sucker lit up. He's going to tell you, well, first he's going to tell you, I was like, turn away. Or at least shield your eyes.
Okay. Meanwhile, I'm going to take the radio back from Sharifa and update the general on what's happening.
He's saying, like, you have to get in there as fast as possible. From what we can see here,
Yes, sir.
the transmitter's been moved. So it looks like he's trying to send something out.
Yes, sir. Doing our best.
And right when we say doing our best, we hear the whole as the acetylene torch lights up. And if you did not shield your eyes, you got flashbang technically for a little bit.
Oh, I was looking away.
Oh, no, I'm just saying, like, in case Sharifa didn't shield her eyes. You muted.
It's Stormy.
Oh, I said, yeah, she shielded her eyes, and she's going to be the first one through the door, whether they like it or not.
Fair. All right. And yeah,
she's not going to let anybody hurt him.
All right. And they are going to start cutting. I'm going to roll a d4. We're going to see how many quote-unquote turns it's going to take. Well, not how many turns, how many turns we'll do, like, checks on. Okay, 4. Cool. Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty thick door, so it makes sense. So I'm going to make him do his first engineering check. 13. All right, so he's making a little bit of progress. He's starting to get through. And Vigo, you do hear the spark starting to go through as he's, like, trying to melt through the door. And actually, with that, alright, so I'm going to roll high or low for, because only 4 of you there, 2 security, including the acetylene and the other 2. So, Lisa, high or low?
Low.
Alright, Sharifa.
Low.
Alright, now the 2 guys. Wow. Okay, cool. So, Vigo, go ahead and roll the damage for that thing again. No one gets hit, but just roll the damage just for the hell of it.
It's 12d6.
Yep. So you already rolled 1 by accident, so let's do another 11.
Oh.
Or that works too, so 22. Damn, that would have been 43 points of damage if any of y'all got hit, and then halved if you made the save.
What were we going to get hit with?
Well, I was about to say, so as you guys are standing there, as this guy's starting to do his cuts, got it. Self-care special, stretch, hydrate, posture. You see a beam shoot through above y'all's heads, like towards the top of the door, because Vigo didn't even look. He just kind of aimed his hand and shot. Which is why it was high. And you saw the thing cut through the door, and hell, it looked like it might have gone through the ceiling into the next level.
What the hell was that?
Don't know, but we better hurry. I ain't want to get hit with that. Hell, we don't want this tank getting hit by that.
No.
Oh, actually, I should roll
and I'm going to call down. I'm going to call down the security. I'm going to call down the security and see if they've had any luck overriding the lock from down there, because he's had time to get there by now.
Yeah. So he's going to say they've been having some trouble, but I'm going to have him roll engineering real quick. And it's been a little bit, so he's tried a couple times. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Damn, that guy does not know computer. That was a 7 and 9 and a 1.
God.
Dear Christ.
He's hunting and pecking, just like,
Yeah, pretty well. No, he's just finding the wrong folders. He's having the same issue you had. All right, Vigo, go ahead and give me another engineering for getting the message out with the coordinates. All right, higher low.
That's a 6.
Damn, if that was
Low.
advantage, you could have had that 20.
Yeah.
All right, use your Eureka.
Oh no, that's a 16.
So you got half of the message typed in because you're trying to find like the actual
Okay.
proper coordinates. So you're getting there. And then let's go ahead and roll 4. Damn, acetylene torch dude is hitting a slow part because he just got rolled nat 1. Alright. Brooke, high or low?
Hi.
Alright. Sharifa.
Hi.
High. You're both good. And actually, to make it fair for the 2 other guys and the acetylene torch, because actually I'm going to include the torch on this. It makes sense. It can easily get hit. I want to roll here, and I'll hit the button after I call it. So, the guy using a torch will be high. Ooh. The other security guard will be a high. Damn. The torch will be low. Okay. So, Vigo, roll your damage. And I want to roll their dex saves.
Oh my God.
Alright, one of them made it. I think. Hold on, let me double check. Make sure I'm not looking at the wrong thing.
I think it's a 43.
Yeah, it's 43. Alright, hold on.
You hit 6 twice in there. Damn.
Alright. So the one using the torch, he gets hit. He's taking half of that. He's hurt, but he's gonna be like, nah, I'm gonna keep going. But the other security guard's dead. As you got him right between the eyes.
Oh God.
Oh God.
And I thought James and I were in trouble.
Alright, security computer guy's not having any luck. The acetylene torch guy's using that hit as motivation as he's making a little bit more progress. He's about halfway of cutting through the air, through one of the hinges. Because he figured it would go easier to go through hinges, so you guys just knock the door down versus going through the locks. Because you can't really open a door by cutting the door handle off if there's no lock on there, you know?
Right.
Alright. Vigo, go ahead and give me a roll to see if you get the other part of the message in, or see how much more of the message you get typed in, since you're really typing one-handed at this point.
That's an at 20.
Oh, you got the rest of it typed in. You got the rest of it typed in.
Ah!
Hold on. I'm going to see if we get a Deus Ex Machina from the security room guy. Son of a bitch.
Please.
So he couldn't lock you out yet or do anything about the door, but he was able to divert power away from you a bit. Now you got to go back and divert more power.
God. Okay.
Why are you upset with that?
No, I'm saying the you know.
Oh yeah.
I think it's Vigo's inherent. Like, I'm trying to do something. God, I just happened to. Yeah. No, wait, that's a good thing. Stop.
Mm-hmm. All right, so go ahead and give me a roll for diverting power.
That's a 12.
You will fail that one, so you have a Eureka point again. Alright, let's go ahead and go back to our acetylene torch dude.
Using my Eureka points against me is freaking devious, by the way.
Acetylene torch is starting to slow down again as he's getting toward like the thicker part of the hinge. Alright. Brooke, high or low?
High.
Alright. Sharifa?
Hi.
All right.
I'm literally rolling a d4, so.
So we're going to go low for the one using the torch. Ooh, that was close. And low for the torch itself. Oh, fuck. Alright, well, this will be interesting. Brooke and Sharifa, I need y'all to roll dexterity saves.
Oh, no.
Jesus Christ. I was not expecting 18. This kind of chaos. You're good.
Ooh, nat 20.
I'm just over on the bench.
Okay, so I'm going to treat it as a half fireball, so I'm going to do 3d6 of damage on y'all. And then that will get halved.
Okay.
Because again, it's just a canister. It's not like an actual giant explosion, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, that's only 3 points of damage because y'all we're like, oh crap, it moved away from the hallway part of the door. Then the door will take the full 6. But so the door is not busted open, but there is a hole big enough to look through now, as part of the tank went through the door. Because funny enough, part of the tank went through the door where the laser beam went through.
All right. Can I see Vigo through the door?
Yes, you do have clear sight of him. But real
All
quick,
right.
Vigo, go ahead and give me a divert power roll again. I want to see what we can do here.
14.
Just enough to divert power. Now, real quick, Brooke, what do you want to do?
I'm going to shoot him. If I can see him, if there's a hole in the door, I'm going to
Yep.
shoot him with a Zat gun.
Okay. So, real quick, just to see how this part goes, I want you to give me an initiative roll real quick. I just want to see who's going to move just a hair faster here.
Okay.
Because you're going to be able to hit him, it's just whether 19, nice.
Yep.
Yeah, Vigo probably ain't going to beat that. Hopefully.
Watch him rolling that 20.
Don't put that out
Shut
there.
up,
Unless I
B.
love that. I'm not trying to make y'all get put on a freaking D20 tension die already. Vigo, your initiative roll.
What do I need to roll?
Initiative. Just like a actual count. I'm trying to see if you're going to be able to move faster than Brooke in this instance. Or at least to see who will do what first. Okay. So, Brooke, you'll definitely get your shot off first. And we're not going about AC because he's literally not wearing armor. He's in a chair. There's none of that. So, Vigo, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Fail. 2.
Nice. So, real quick, then you're going to pass out regardless. But I want you to give me a high or low.
Low.
So, as you go to fall, you're still going to hit the keyboard, but it deleted all but 2 parts of the planet's sequence.
So it has some of it.
Yep. Now, Vigo, only you'll know this part, and the rest of you will find out later on, when they brief you on the whole situation. So you still stopped him for giving away the base location. He just gave them a small piece because of the way he fell.
Gotcha.
So does that mean the second half of this isn't going to happen? Since
I'm getting there.
Okay.
Because remember, there's another piece of that. So, but he's out cold. And at this point, the security room guy... Motherfucker, now you rolled that 20. So you hear a click as the door opens.
And whether they like it or not, she's going to be the first one through the door.
All right. Give me a perception check.
$14. I rolled a 13 plus 1.
That's fine. Don't worry. It's not going to take much. So when you get to Vigo, you're going to notice the thing on his hand because he's sprawled out. It's not hard to find. It's starting to light up.
I'm going to try to yank it off and then drag him out.
Mm-hmm. And as you do, and I'll let you say you both get around the corner because Brooke, I'm assuming you're going to follow them if you see him if you see Sharifa doing that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the room blows up. Literally every inch of that room is atomized.
Oh God.
Rip in pieces.
All right.
Now you gave him a Viking funeral.
Yeah, quick one.
So I will let the general know what the status is.
Yep, and they'll turn the security alert off. And that's where we're going to end it tonight. Hey, I could have left you on the cliffhanger about what actually happened, about, y'all having Vigo wait to hit the button there.
It's
I could
a
have
small
done that.
cliffhanger right now.
Hey, silver lining. I have a Eureka point bang.
I mean, I don't understand how Vigo's not arrested, but okay.
Well, that's because no one's gone to arrest him yet. We're literally
Double standard.
We're literally ending it with him just barely getting dragged out of a room about to blow up. But yeah, it was a good thing y'all actually did get into the room, because someone was going to have to tackle that Vigo and get that ring off his hand before he used it on himself, potentially.
Oh,
Because think about Martouf.
Oh God!
yeah, y'all forgot that.
Yeah.
I saved your life by shooting you.
And yet you're mad at James for doing the same.
No, they were totally different situations. My life was not in jeopardy.
I know. I was trying to make that joke.
Oh shit!
But we're going to go ahead and go around and say who you are, who you played, and let's go with this. Favorite movie to watch for Independence Day weekend? We'll keep it away from the character.
Oh, wow.
Keep it kind of tied to the theme from earlier. So we're going to go ahead and go in reverse order and go with James.
Hello, everyone. I am Crimson Red Robin, aka Binks, aka James, aka Rex. You can find me on here on Twitch. I may be streaming most of the day tomorrow, depending on what time I wake up. Since my plans got canceled. And I'll be trying to stream a little bit more before my trip coming up. On what movie to watch on Independent? Hold on, I need to double check on that, because if we're still talking in character, I have to double check on movie dates again.
No, just you personally. You personally.
Oh, me personally on Independence Day. Depending on the situation, either Mars Attacks or The Departed on Independence Day. Usually is like two movies that I normally watch at least once on 4th of July, and that was a tradition me and my dad started when I was living with him, and I still keep doing it even though I'm not there anymore.
Okay. All right, let's go ahead and go to Vigo.
Hi, everybody. I'm Nick. I played Viggo Sigmundsson, the Viking scientist / sleeper agent in this one. You can find me at Professor Hexagon under most socials. You can also find me here every other Friday. You can find me on Will's channel, the Halfling Wizard, every other Monday. I think we're going back to every other Monday, or are we sticking with 2 Mondays on, 2 Mondays off?
No, this Monday will put us back on every other week.
Okay, so every other Monday on his channel where I play Varric Kinbound, the Goliath Barbarian Monk. You can also find me there every other Thursday where I play Nero Aspengard, the half-elf storm sorcerer, who is another one of my characters who got mind-controlled to fight against his own party. So...
in fact, it was all the same week, too.
Oh, my God.
That's the fucked up part. It's the same week.
It's cold.
I get the messages from Paprika. I got it from you. I'm just like, what is going on right now? Oh, it's all good. It was a lot of fun. Movie to watch on Independence Day. Independence Day. Gotta watch Independence Day on Independence Day. Yeah.
That's fair. All right, Lisa.
Hey, I'm Lisa. I played Captain Brooke Walker, MD. Maybe still the team leader. I don't know. I don't have a team anymore. you can find me every Monday night on Halfling Wizards channel for either Orlea Origins, where I play Willow and Eladrin Druid, although we're alternates of some of us are alternates of ourselves. Some of us have regained our prime personality. And then on opposite Mondays, Wind Riders of Aria, where I play Katarina, and we're starting back on the 13th with a whole new arc and restructure, and that's going to be pretty amazing. Kind of looking forward to that.
Yeah.
And then, of course, here for the Stargate campaign, which I dearly love. Favorite movie, going way back, old school musical, 1776.
Nice. Because here Lee, there Lee, everywhere I Lee.
Yep. I love it.
Gotta remember the Lees of old Virginia.
Yep.
All right, let's go and head up over to Stormy.
Hey everybody, I'm Stormy. I play Sharifa, who right now is in her own personal nightmare. Thanks, Kel. You can find me on... I hate you right now. But then again, I'm a DM. I do this to my own players. You can find me on TikTok. I'm trying to do less political and more fun stuff. We'll see. You can also find me on Twitch once or twice a week, where I am either playing World of Warcraft, I'm either playing one of the Diablos, and as soon as I get good enough and comfortable enough, I will be streaming Monster Hunter Wilds with Banks. However, when it comes to my personal favorites, I do a 3-movie marathon of The Patriot and both Independence Days.
Okay. And then, last but not least, B.
I am B, also known as Democratic Viper on Twitch, Discord, and TikTok. You can find me here every other Friday with this crazy, insane, but wonderful group. Favorite. I don't really have a favorite movie anymore. I haven't been watching movies in a long time.
That's fair.
I guess if I had to pick one, I'd just go with Independence Day.
Again, that's fair. And again, I am Kel, also known as the Celtic Wyvern King. You can find me over on Halfling Wizard Productions every Monday for either Orlea Origins, where I play Kieran, the ASMR Lore Bard, who is very much not having a good time, as we have been falling for 30 minutes.
Yeah, we are falling.
For 30 minutes!
Kel and I's character may be falling into the mouth of a giant purple worm. We don't know.
On the opposite Mondays, you can find me playing A, who is the, I guess, still chief engineer, even with the new layout, technically. Just not like the normal, like, other parts. I still got part of the will to figure out all the restructure stuff. But essentially, one of the engineers of the Wind Rider, as we go about our new mission with this new story arc we're jumping into. You find me back here every other Wednesday for my Theros 5e campaign, A God's Challenge, where we're getting ready to get into the Ironian Games. A player, found out, some stuff about themselves potentially, and got their legacy item to play catch up with the other characters. Oh God, I just realized the way that she can use that item too. God damn it. Anyway, you can find me every Thursday, like Nick said, back on Halfling Wizard Productions for Reign of Vecna, where I play Meek, the Reborn Goliath Redemption Paladin. Try saying that 5 times fucking fast. And then you can find me back here every other Friday for our Stargate 5e campaign, where I get to traumatize, play with these lovely people. Hey, it was honestly an honest shot of any of you 5 becoming a Zaytark, okay? It's just Nick had to roll it. Because again, like when I rolled up to see who got interrogated, that was going to be the potential target of the Zaytark brainwashing. So, God, can you imagine?
Makes sense. It really makes sense that it was Vigo. It really does.
Yeah, just because the way the dice normally go. Yeah, just like, God damn, I feel like I'm picking on him. I know I'm not, but it feels like it sometimes. But Nick, really well done on playing that, though, especially with down to go like, oh no.
I didn't see it coming. I was shocked.
I gotta see if I can make an
I didn't
image. I
either.
gotta see if I can make an image of Bob getting shot through the heart.
Not Bob.
He was 2 weeks away from retirement, Cal.
No, he wasn't. He was still like 10 years.
You don't know. He could have wanted early retirement, Cal. This is a Stargate.
We won't talk about his pregnant wife back on Earth. You know.
You know, the son that was supposed to be born today.
Let's not make it more traumatic, okay? We don't need to mess with Vigo that much. Unless someone wants to redeem points to make it canon. Players
Oh
know.
man, I can't wait to call my wife on the comms communication
Players,
and tell her I
would say
love her.
players
Oh, hey,
know
Vigo.
on that one. Players cannot make that particular part canon. I don't want y'all traumatizing Vigo.
Damn.
Yeah, that's why, because I knew you guys were all going to jump on that. Damn
About
I
this,
sadist.
literally just cried.
I'm 1,000 away from it. I can't do it.
I say you damn sadist. But as for the question, so honestly, all of y'all have mentioned at least one that I typically watch, which is The Patriot, Independence Day, and 1776.
Yeah. I can
Especially 'cause
rewatch 1776. It's been a minute.
I still can't believe I just learned this year that fucking John Adams was fucking Feeney.
Yeah.
You didn't know that?
It never clicked.
Oh wow.
Well, you gotta think, by the time he went to go play Feeney, he was already pretty wrinkled up like a prune. No offense to the actor. So he wasn't as recognizable.
Okay, that's fair.
Because
Sit down, John. Sit down. For God's sake, John, sit down.
All right, but with that being said, we're going to
I
go
mean,
ahead
honestly-
and... Oh. Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. I was going to say, honestly, how can you, I'm trying to be nice here, but how can you call yourself a movie buff if you don't at least watch The Patriot or Independence Day on Independence Day?
Mm-hmm. Especially considering The Patriot is loosely based on history.
Yep.
Because you got the Swamp Fox of South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Who, funny enough, was actually mainly did stuff in the area that I lived in South Carolina. I used to live in Bluffton, wasn't too far from a lot of the areas he used to roam do his guerrilla warfare from.
Not bad. Cool.
But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and raid out. When we raid, don't use your breath weapon unless you're using it to roast marshmallows. Those take a while to recharge. I do want to say, because I want to make sure we didn't get caught up losing RP earlier, but Aylin, thank you for the follow. We do appreciate getting new follows. As well as Stormy, thank you for all those gift subs earlier. And again, for those who are subscribed now, whether you did on your own, through gift sub, or through the free sub you get every month with Twitch Prime, don't forget you do get 10% off of our merch store. Until tomorrow night, not tomorrow night, until, tomorrow, because it's already the 4th. Excuse me, the Pride-related merch is still on sale. Just use code PRIDE and PRIDE when you check out. And then, yeah, like I said, we're going to go ahead and raid out, and we'll catch y'all next time.